This is examples in music for Objectives 5.1 and the next few objectives. Objective 5.1 says, stack notes in thirds to create triads and label notes of the triad as the root, third, or fifth. You should know now from the learning resources how to stack notes in thirds and how to recognize chords that are stacked in thirds. In the bass clef, we see the first two chords are stacked triads. The notes here are B flat, D, and F. They stack neatly and there are no gaps between the notes. This is on a space, this is on the next space, and this is on the space above that. Therefore, B flat is the root, D is the third, and F is the fifth. In the middle of the measure, we see another set of stacked thirds with no gaps, G, B flat, and D. For this chord, G is the root, B flat is the third, and D is the fifth. Also on this page, we see sets of three notes here, here, and here, but there are gaps between the notes, and we'll learn how to identify those in later objectives. Notes don't always have to be stacked and played at the same time or played harmonically in order to be identified as a triad. The notes can be played individually or melodically. We also call this an arpeggiated triad. In this example, if we focus on the first beat containing these three eighth notes, we see a triad with no gaps. A on a line, then C sharp on the line above that, then E on the line above that. This can be recognized as a triad. A is the root, C sharp is the third, E is the fifth. Again, before and after that, we see sets of three notes, but if we analyze them, we do see gaps between, and we'll talk about those in other objectives. Objective 5.2 says, identify and notate triad qualities of major, minor, augmented, and diminished. From the learning resources, you should have seen several different approaches to being able to determine the quality of a triad. There are also several interactive quizzes and examples you can find online. Back to this piece, we'll analyze some of the qualities of the triads that are stacked neatly into thirds. So this triad right here of B flat, D, and F is a major triad. This triad here of G, B flat, D is a minor triad. Back to this example, over here with the arpeggiated A, C sharp, E is a major triad. Objective 5.3 says, label triads correctly by use of Roman numerals when associated with major keys. The learning resources will show you how to associate Roman numerals with scale degree numbers, how to indicate if the Roman numeral should be uppercase, lowercase, and if it should have additional symbols associated with it, and which qualities of triads and Roman numerals to expect within a major key as long as there are no added accidentals. Applying these thoughts to this piece is in the major key of B flat major. This first triad is a B flat major triad. It's the tonic triad, so the Roman numeral label would be a capital I. This triad is a G minor triad, G, B flat, D. G is the sixth scale degree of B flat. Therefore, the Roman numeral symbol for this one would be a lowercase vi. In this section, we see the F, A, C. In the key of B flat, F is the fifth scale degree. This is a major triad. Therefore, the Roman numeral symbol here would be a capital V. Objective 5.4 says, label triads correctly by use of Roman numerals when associated with minor keys. Like the previous objective, spend time with the learning resources and learn how chord qualities are different from minor to major keys and what common practice chord qualities are in the minor keys. In this piece, we'll look at our stacked arpeggiated triad. This piece is in C sharp minor. Our triad that's stacked in thirds is A, C sharp, E. A is the sixth scale degree of C sharp minor. A, C sharp, E is an A major triad. Therefore, the Roman numeral analysis of this would be a capital VI.